Good evening. South Dakota usually lands on the Republican side of the coin, but a trusted political analysis is calling the gubernatorial race a toss-up.
The Cook Political Report is focusing on Republican Kristi Noem and Democrat Billy Sutton. The author says that Noem's record of winning elections should make her a slam dunk as the next leader of South Dakota. However, it points out a few things that could give Sutton an edge.
KELOLAND's Brady Mallory talked with the author of the article and has reaction from both Noem and Sutton. Brady?
Yeah, this may sound a little strange to you, especially when you consider South Dakota is an established red state that hasn't had a Democrat for governor since 1979. Yeah, that's almost 40 years. But the Cook Political Report, an independent, nonpartisan newsletter that analyzes elections and campaigns, lists South Dakota as a toss-up for a few reasons. Author Jennifer Duffy says after winning the primary, Noem's campaign seemed to take its foot off the gas, seemingly taking the race for granted. She adds it hasn't helped that Noem has spent much of her time in Washington, tending to her congressional duties. As for Sutton, Duffy writes, Sutton is a moderate with a strong personal narrative who has an appealing presence on television. She also focused on recent Republican ads that are, in her words, trying to morph Sutton into Hillary Clinton. Sutton supported Clinton in 2016, but Duffy says his moderate record might make that a hard sell. And I asked her what else could tip the scale. She says national politics and the fact that voters all over want to shake things up.
As I watch gubernatorial races across the country, it's not all that unusual to see either a heavily Republican or a heavily Democratic state, take a step back and support a candidate of the other party.
I asked both Sutton and Noem for their thoughts on everything. Sutton believes voters want more bipartisan politics.
My record has been about bringing people together. We live in a very divisive country right now. South Dakota has gotten worse and worse in that vein, and I think they want a leader that's going to bring people together.
And Duffy says Noem has two things that work in her favor to win the election. One, the House has adjourned, so she says Noem can focus solely on the state election. Two, this is still a Republican-leaning state, and Noem is a Republican. A representative from Noem's campaign declined a video interview saying Noem is on the road today. Her campaign manager sent this statement: while Kristi Noem's proven she's capable not only of winning tough elections but of implementing an agenda, Billy Sutton is untested and inconsistent. You can read the full statement from Noem's campaign on KELOLAND.com.
Thank you, Brady. KELOLAND is your local election headquarters as we inch closer to the November election. We'll be hosting two debates in the coming weeks. The first will be on October 19th between U.S. House candidates Tim Bjorkman and Dusty Johnson. The second will be on October 23rd between the gubernatorial candidates Kristi Noem and Billy Sutton. Both debates will air at 7 p.m. Central Time right here on KELO TV. We need your questions ahead of these debates. Just send in the topics you'd like us to ask the candidates to candidatequestions@KELOLAND.com.